5 most shocking scandals involving WWE Superstars. This video was made to inform you of our new channel, Fact 5 Wrestling, where we will be uploading fact-based content from the world of wrestling and WWE. So, if you enjoy wrestling, then please do consider subscribing to our new channel, as we'll be uploading every Monday and Friday. Not to worry though, as we will still be uploading on this channel as per usual, but this bonus content is for those of you who like wrestling. Number 5. The steroid controversy. The reputation of the WWF at the time was nearly destroyed by the infamous steroid trials in the early 90s, which accused Vince McMahon of supplying his wrestlers with anabolic steroids. The prosecution's main witness, Hulk Hogan, testified that Vince McMahon never told him nor tried to sell him steroids. Eventually, the jury acquitted Vince McMahon of all charges and he regained control of his company. As a result of the trial, McMahon started to push smaller wrestlers, such as Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, as opposed to only opting for larger muscular frames, such as Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. Number 4. Jimmy Snuka charged with murder. In 1983, Nancy Argentino, girlfriend of Jimmy Superfly Snuka at the time, died from undetermined craniocerebral injuries. Aside from traumatic brain injuries, an autopsy report from Nancy Argentino revealed a pattern of cuts and bruises, a possible sign of mate abuse, and so foul play was suspected. Snuka was the only suspect involved in the initial investigation, and after 32 years of the incident occurring, Snuka was charged with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter over the death of Nancy Argentino. In his 2012 autobiography, Superfly, The Jimmy Snuka Story, he wrote, "Many terrible things have been written about me hurting Nancy and being responsible for her death, but they are not true," adding, "This has been very hard on me and very hard on my family. To this day, I still get nasty notes and threats. It hurts. I never hit Nancy or threatened her." Whether he was telling the truth still remains questionable, but for the late Hall of Famer, he now suffers dementia and stomach cancer. Number 3. Owen Hart's death. Owen Hart tragically fell to his death during the 1999 Over the Edge pay-per-view, in a stunt that went horribly wrong. Hart was to begin the match in dramatic fashion to suit his buffoonish superhero character, by being lowered from the air using a quick-release mechanism. It was intended that Hart would be lowered just above ring level, become entangled, and then released from the harness falling flat on his face for comedic effect. However, instead, while being lowered to the ring, the quick-release mechanism triggered, and Hart was sent plummeting 78 feet, landing chest first on the top rope, throwing him into the ring. Unfortunately, Hart died from internal bleeding and blunt force trauma. The massive controversy was that the WWF management team decided to continue on with the pay-per-view event, despite the incident occurring. The death of Owen Hart resulted in the Hart family suing the company, and there was a minor scandal in 2015 after the WWE released a documentary on Hart's career. Number 2. The Hulkster's racism. Hulk Hogan was one of the most recognised wrestlers worldwide and is arguably one of the most popular superstars in the 80s and 90s. However, his reputation was destroyed after a tape of him, released by Gawker, surfaced on the internet and exposed the Hulkster complaining about his daughter's sex life, littered with the N-word. In the tape, Hulk Hogan said, "If she was gonna go fuck some nigga, I'd rather her marry an 8-foot-tall nigga, worth $100 million, like a basketball player." As a result of this racial slur, the WWE cut all ties with Hogan and terminated his contract, even removing his name and picture from the Hall of Fame. Hogan later apologised for these racist comments and stated that his words were offensive and unacceptable, and he was embarrassed by the whole scandal. The Hulkster even contemplated suicide as a result of the scandal. What is certain is that Hulkmania truly ran wild this time. Number 1. The Benoit tragedy. Chris Benoit, the Rabid Wolverine, was a Canadian professional wrestler, and had a career that spanned 22 years until his death in 2007. He was widely respected by both viewers and peers, and main evented at WrestleMania 20, winning the World Heavyweight Championship in 2004. However, all respect was lost for him when he savagely murdered his wife Nancy alongside his son Daniel, before eventually committing suicide by hanging himself with a weight machine cable. A Bible was placed next to the bodies of each victim. Research suggests that a combination of depression and brain damage sustained from numerous concussions are contributing factors to Benoit's inhumane murders. The wrestling industry was embroiled in deep controversy from Benoit's actions, and the United States House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform even investigated the WWE and TNA in the aftermath of his death. If you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to give it a like and a share. Please don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks, and please be sure to subscribe and check out our new channel, Fact 5 Wrestling, for bonus content on the world of wrestling and WWE.